Mm, mm. Hello, Internet. It is me, Nick Gibbons, the host of the show you're watching right now. What is this show? Well, I'll tell you what the name of the show is. It is If You're Like Me. And if you're like me, you're watching this show. I'm not watching this show. I'm inside of the show. So that would be weird if you were in the show with me, or if I was watching myself watching the show. I do see myself. I can see myself in the camera. That's how I tell if everything is going good. I can't tell if it's going good or not, because I really don't have that sort of barometer. I just keep going, and hopefully something good is coming out of my mouth. A lot of times it isn't, and that's okay. You don't have to be great all the time. You just, if you're batting like 45 to 60%, you're doing pretty good. Welcome to the show, guys. Tonight is a fun night. We're going to talk about our favorite furry or feathered or scaled friends. If you have any pets out there that you love, you have a funny story about your pets, or a scary story about your pets, or maybe one of your pets murdered somebody, I want to hear about it. I want you to Skype me. I will put the Skype number up here in a minute once we get into the show. Thanks for joining me tonight. The topic is pets. And let's roll the, oh, hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm ready. Let's roll the intro. Oh, Gibbons, it pooped. Because dogs poop and cats poop everywhere. You got to clean their poop up. That's the one thing that's always struck me weird about pets, is the fact that you have to clean up their leavings. I don't do that for myself. I don't do that for anyone else. I don't think I would want to do that for a human. And yet these little fuckers come in and they're like, I'm going to shit all over the place and you got to deal with it. That's, I'll give you love and you can pet me. But but in turn, I get to shit wherever I want, and then you have to touch it and deal with it. So that's good. That's what pets are good for. Teaching us a little bit of self-respect. I don't know where I'm going with this, guys. Welcome to the show. It's great to be here. Did you miss me last week? My parents were in town, and they were staying in the room I'm in right now. Behind me is a bed that folds down, and they were sleeping in it. And I would be standing on them right now if they were still here. So I had to wait for them to leave to do the show. So I had to take a week off. But I think I'm refreshed. I got some stories to tell, and the biggest story is, and why I'm doing the topic for tonight is, we got a new dog in the house. That is correct. I'm going to show you. Well, I'm going to show you a picture of the dog. I have some pictures of the pooch right here. Let me go full screen on that. That does not make it go full screen. We got a dog. We went to the rescue place. We've been hemming and hawing about getting a dog for a while now. The kids have, our old dog Chewy passed away. Rest in peace, wherever she may be. I don't know what they did with her after they put her down. I left a blubbering mess and left her there, and just was like, I had to clean up this thing's shit for 11 years now. You have to clean up the mess. Oh, it was the worst day of my life. But we got a new dog. We went to the rescue place. I forgot the name of it. I probably should plug the place. Maybe I'll remember it. But it's here. It's in Georgia. It's Live Shelter, maybe something like that. They're good, doing great work. It's a no-kill shelter. It was weird. We went there, and it was like it was a brand new facility. And it was like going into a laboratory. I felt like I was entering into the CDC or something. It was just white and clean, and everything was nice. And they took us back where all the sort of stalls and stuff were for the dogs. And they were down these white hallways. And I felt like I was about to get some sort of operation done. I got a little nervous. I got to tell you, I don't do well in hospitals, and it felt very hospital-y. But we looked at the dogs. We went for one dog, but we went to the wrong place. So sorry, Paw, you did not get adopted by us. That's the one we were going to look at. The kids wanted to get, but we got another one, because going to get a dog at a rescue place is like going to get a car. You're not going to probably get the car that you want, but you will probably get a car. And so we got a dog. And when we adopted her, I'll show you the pictures. When we adopted her, her name was Blue Ivy. That was what they were calling her. And I was like, we got to change that. And she wasn't answering to it anyway. So we knew that that wasn't her for real name. So we changed it. Gabe thought of the name for her. He named her Sky. We were in the car and I was like, buddy, what do you want to name the dog? And he was like, I want to name her Star. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's an okay name. And he's like, ooh, Sky. I was like, oh, I like that. That's a good name. And then he goes, Starry Sky. And then he says, after a beat, he says, oh, that sounded better in my head. And it did. It was terrible, Gabe. Bad job. But Sky was perfect. It's short. It's easy to yell because when the dog is barking, you want something, you want a monosyllabic word to yell at your dog to show it that you're the boss and you are, because you're louder than they are. So that's how you domineer a dog. It's not through love or through beating. It's just yelling. And I'm good at that. So this dog's going to be whipped into shape with my voice. I'm going to browbeat that little bitch into a frenzy of servitude. And you can call him that. It's a girl dog, so it's fine. I can use that term. So anyway, we love her. Oh, and I also took a little video of her jumping and playing around. Hold on. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Here we go. Let's full screen, buddy. No, not this week. No, I put a new, do you want me to lock do I have to lock the door? Sorry. Yeah. I'm not getting interrupted by munchkins this week. You're already on the show, buddy. I already interviewed you.
Oh, no one cares. Are you going to put this on?
Yeah, I'm putting it on. It's on right now.
Is it live?
It is live, son. He's gone now. A lot of things you do for pets to get them to obey you can also do to children, like yelling at them and screaming at them. That helps a lot. Here she is she catches bees. We have all these stupid carpenter bees, and she's caught a couple of them, but she spits them out because I can't imagine it's a great feeling having a carpenter bee in your mouth. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. They don't sting, but I think they bite because they're pulling wood. They're pulling wood all the time. I pull the wood every morning, but not like these guys. Okay, where we go? Oh yeah, you know what I got to do? I got to put up the Skype thing because I'm about to open the Skype lines. Hold on, I got to press a magic button over here. Oh, that's what you got to do, kids. You go to Skype, and you can call me on Skype. All you got to do is enter that email address, and it will come right to me. It's weird. It's strange how the inner tubes work, that everything's going whisking around the universe. It comes right to this computer when you put that into your Skype box. And you can do that once I open the Skype lines up. But I think you know what's going to happen, and I'm very angry about it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to get around some of this. There it is. Oh, it's in there from last week. Okay, copy. So I'm going to open Skype up. You guys can give me a ringer, dinger, ding, ding, dong, and tell me stories about your pets. Everyone loves their pets. They have stories about them. You grew up with this animal. How weird is it to have something that lives in your house that's not a human? I've been struck with this thought almost on a daily basis. I look down at this creature. It's an animal roaming around in my house. I'm like, what? That's weird. It's weird to have an animal just walking around. I'm signing in, walking around your house. Password. You feed it, you water it, and it gives you kisses and it lets you pet it. And hopefully, we got a rescue dog, so we're not real. They didn't know a lot about it. She's a year old, but they didn't know a lot about her. Skype lines are open, by the way. They didn't know a lot about her. So we're not sure if, I think she's got some pit bull in her. Someone's calling. I got to change over the, hold on. I got to change over the audio so you can hear these fine folks.
Why, hello.
Go anywhere. There we go. Hello.
I don't have a pet. I have a service animal. That's the first rule of having a service animal, by the way.
You can't pet the service animals, can you? You're not supposed to pet.
You cannot pet someone's service animal in public. No, anytime anybody asks if they can pet my dog, I say no, they're working.
What is it? What is it? Is it helping you deal with life? Is that what sort of services is this animal providing for you? If I may sneak into your private life a little bit, to your brain.
He's a guy. I'm a little half blind, and if I lost my glasses, then I'm fully blind. Right now, he's humping a bear.
Oh, that's. Are they supposed to? Are they supposed to do that? I think his programming may be off. You may need to send that one back to get fixed. Hopefully he is fixed.
No, it's better he humps the bear than he humps people's legs. But little tip: you should always name your dog 2 syllables instead of 1.
Really?
There's a good reason for that.
Okay, let's hear it. Lay some science on me.
It gets their attention more, and then you can say like 2-syllable word, which is their name, and then the command, which is usually 1 syllable, like sit, lay down. I use different ones, so I use ones that other people don't use since he's a service animal. But he doesn't listen to other people. It's like butt down, head down. Go take them away from this block and that sounds. The ass. I don't know.
Sounds like the perfect start of a rap song. Butt down, head down. Let's go.
Right?
I would jump on the floor if that came on and start shaking my groove thing all over the place and just getting my groove thing all over everyone around me and just smearing it all over the floor and wiping it on the walls. You know, I'm talking about my groove thing. What are you doing tonight? I can't see you. You don't have your camera on.
You can't see me. Oh, my camera's not on. Oh, I can switch my camera over 1 second. Just give me just 2 blinks of a frickin' wag's tail, and I will switch my camera over to...
I like showing you when you call.
See, technical difficulties over here, too. We got to go to my OBS.
I got to give you all...
There we go.
I'll give you, as much leeway and slack as you want, because that isn't you. I'll put that up, though. What is that?
Why? Oh, it's not starting here. There it goes.
Aha! All right. There you are. Did you shave or something? You look like you have less hair on your face.
I shaved and I couldn't cut my hair off.
Oh, nice. I can't stop cutting my hair. I bought these like head clipper things that are like, industrial strength head clippers. And I just can't every other day. I'm like, I'm just going to shave it a little bit today. It's fun. I should have been a hair barber. Oh, look at that little girl, boy or girl?
He's a boy.
He's
10 years old, coming up here. He's 10 years old.
I always get girl dogs because I feel like they protect you more because they're like moms and they kind of like guard you better.
Yeah. I thought I would share his nice little videos in the background too while I'm talking.
Oh, nice.
He's also a skateboarder. So
that's fantastic.
It's like he drops out of half pipe, lands on his, drops back down, does kickflips and stuff. He's great.
Man, he where did he learn those tricks from? Is that also a service dog thing that I think I might need to get a service dog? They sound like a lot more fun.
Well, it took him, like, I don't like to bring him to this dog park because the people were putting hot dogs and stuff inside of there and nails inside nails inside of them.
That's not good.
But no, after it took basically 2 years of intense training, and he became a service dog, a certified service dog. So he gets to ride on airplanes and everything with me. And
he's got more awards than I do. So that's all right.
I would like an award. Can I have one?
Yep, you can have one. I'm gonna give you best redheaded guy that calls me every week award.
All right. We got the dog over here humping his bear still.
Now, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you something about awards and the getting of them. We got some of these Webby awards for a couple shorts that we did at Adult Swim, and I was going to try to apply for some of the web stuff that I've been doing this year, and I went through all the application thing, and it got to the end. It's like, now just send us $3,000 to enter the contest. And I'm like, oh, well, I don't think I'll be entering this contest. And all the other ones are like that too. They ask for an obscene amount of money to just enter. You're not even in the contest at that point. This is for a chance to get nominated to be in it. And then you have to buy the award. I'm blowing the whistle on these penny ante motherfuckers. Awards are stupid.
Another good tip. The best command for a dog is leave it. Wait 3 seconds between commands. But if once they look at you and no longer look at whatever they were doing, like leave it, then they listened and they learned, and give them treats and loves and things like that. We're
giving her, she's still, our girl's still nervous. She's pretty nervous. I don't know what went on in her life before us, but we're giving her some leeway and letting her figure it all out. It's going to take a while, but hopefully she'll get acclimated to the new surroundings and give us loves and kisses. I think she's starting to warm up to us, which is good.
I got one more really good tip for you.
All right.
When you're bringing another dog to meet another dog, make sure you do it on neutral territory and walk them both first prior to meeting them, and have them lay on their side or their tummy or their back, and so the other dog can come sniff them. It's a good way to stop them from getting into fights. If they show any aggression, just pull them away, and then you're all good. But the best way to do it is have the more timid one or the more aggressive one come sniff the other one's parts, we'll say.
Yes. That's how I meet people.
But I think I want to see some of these other people's pets out there.
Yeah, I do too.
And
I'm curious.
I'll make sure to give Seamus some more pets for y'all.
I will.
I do recommend you change the name though to a 2-syllable name though.
Well, I'll tell you,
the dog will listen. The dog will listen better.
Her name is full name is.
Say some words around it like Bartmann or something, whatever, and see what gets the dog's most attention when they head tilt. That's when they I like this. What is this?
Her full name is Skylar. So she does have Skylar. Skylar.
I would use Skylar then.
I keep saying Skylar because that's the way my son says it, but it's Skylar, like for the girl from Breaking Bad. All right. Thanks for all the tips, man. Your dog looks great. You're going to put everyone's pets.
Alex's birthday on the 28th as well as mine. So.
Oh, wow.
Cheers to you guys. He'll be 10 and I'll be 38. So.
Well, happy birthday to both of you. Give him a doggy biscuit, and you have yourself a Scooby snack. You know what I'm talking about.
Do me a favor and send me an address. I can send you the T-shirt too.
I will do that.
Just send it to me on Skype. It's fine. Otherwise, I'll send you my email.
You got it, man. Thanks a lot.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Ciao for now.
I'm going to turn. There we go. All right. Awesome. First, and another call right out of the gate. That is fantastic. People love their dogs. Hello. Oh, wait, let me put you. Oh, my God, that's awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me do you full screen here. I want to give you all your due. Here we go. We have a pet. There we go, right there. Very nice.
And
what is that thing's name?
This is Peppercorn Bing Bong.
Wow. Is that a family name, or is that
actually an Adult Swim reference? I named him when I was blackout drunk.
Nice. I do lots of fun stuff when I'm blackout drunk. Did somebody remind you of that name once you were sober again, or had you written it down?
I declared it on the internet.
Oh, nice. Okay, so there were witnesses.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
What everyone thinks that their pet's the best pet. What makes your pet the best pet?
Well, I got two, and I love them both so much. PBB, I just like he's real.
Good
funky.
Lord, he's long.
Yeah, he does the whole long cat thing.
Good Lord, that thing just goes on and on. It's like a Elastigirl of cats, a Catsta-girl. What color's the other one? They say that black cats are bad luck, but do you have bad luck?
And apparently black cats are less frequently adopted for that reason too.
Oh.
Also because they're less photogenic because they just look like voids and stuff other than eyes.
It's like that ultra black paint that they invented that looks like something they would have in an Acme cartoon that would make you run into a wall or something, thinking it was a hole.
Yeah, he pulls that shit. He's just a little void guy. But no, he's goofy. He's had the same favorite toy since prior to me adopting him, even where like I visited him when he was living with his foster, and she like tripped over the toy as she was getting him, and then just like was like, I don't get it. He's obsessed with this, and he's had it since. He's actually oh shit! Can I change the shit? How do you change?
It, yeah. There we go.
Oh, there he goes. Okay, so never mind. That wasn't that exciting. I'm very sorry for
that. You're wrong. That was awfully exciting. I am a titter. I was more excited. I was more excited that you were able to flip the camera around. That was really cool. Well, I know you can do that, but I never can get mine to work when I want it to.
I know. I'm actually surprised at my ability there. I would have thought I would have fucked that up, but yeah, pets are great. Oh wait, y'all were just talking about the 2-syllable thing too.
Yeah.
With pet names. My best friend, she adopted a dog, and her thought for like naming the dog was she didn't want to confuse the dog by changing its name too much. So the dog's original name was Opal.
Yeah.
So she figured it had to have the same cadence as Opal if she wanted to rename it. So she renamed the dog Tomo because it has the same cadence, so the dog would recognize it the same way.
Yeah.
And
that's interesting. They
yeah.
I don't think when we got Sky now is her name, but I don't think when we got Sky I don't think that Blue Ivy was its name. I think that they made that up at the place, the adoption place. So
it's possible. They were just fucking with you.
We kept calling her Blue Ivy, and she never would look at us, but she was it was a rough day. She was pretty nervous when we got her all day long.
Yeah, damn. I had a friend who worked at like a shelter, and she got frustrated by how often other people in the shelter would name the dogs racial slurs. And she
what?
Can you stop doing that?
That seems like grounds for dismissal to me. I'm an and you think so nice of people that work at animals rescue places, like, oh, these are the salt of the earth. They're giving up their time to foster these animals and take care of them, and it turns out they're all fucking racists. What's going on out there?
Yep, who knows? But anyway, since my cat left the room, I no longer have a pet on camera, so I want to let someone else show off their pets.
I appreciate it. Everyone's been very gracious tonight. They're all like, I'm going to go so other people can show their pets. It's very nice of everybody.
As many animals as they can.
Yeah, animals are great. Well, thanks for the call.
Thank you
for
taking it.
Yes, I will talk to you later.
Later.
Bye. All right. Oops. Oh, man. It is a Callapalooza here today. Hello.
Hey.
Oh no, I put you, I made you small by accident. Hold on. I need to make you big. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now there you are. Hi. Is that your buddy behind you there?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually my parents. I grew up around another cat too. I have 2 pets to talk about. This is the current cat of my parents' house, Whiskey.
Nice. That's 2 syllables.
And the other one from my childhood is Little.
What's his name?
And Little is a big.
Sorry, I had to do it. So Little's a
Little was a big cat.
Yeah. Well, so the name was, you named it Little before it got big, I'm assuming.
No, Little was already big.
Oh, okay.
I think, and I remember, Little would leave cat hair everywhere, and
And then one day, it turns out I was allergic. Me and my brother were allergic, so we had to give it away. And I was absolutely, I was just really devastated, I remember. Anyway, fast forward like 20 years, and my parents get a new cat, and it takes a bit of time getting used to. Ultimate etiquette and stuff, we have to prevent it from going from, I have to make sure the door is closed before so that the cat doesn't leave and stuff like that.
Well,
and
how did you get over your allergy stuff? How'd you do that? Did you master
I
it?
don't know. I never asked. I just got over them. It's like gluten. The cat will just jump on my lap without warning, which I don't like. But whiskey's nice. I consider whiskey a part of the family now. I actually do have a story, which I just learned.
Oh, let's hear it.
So my parents went away to Israel, I think late 2019. And my brother was home. And he left for 4 hours, and the cat escaped.
Oh, no.
And eventually the cat came back. And apparently,
it's a book.
When my parents checked the logs of their Ring doorbell cam, the cat would just walk by the house every 15 minutes and look at the door and then wait and then walk away. It was sounds like the weird thing.
He was casing the joint. He's gonna mug you. You better watch that cat.
Yeah. And I guess my waiting for my brother to do something about this. To let it in. Anyway, I eventually immortalized my two cats in Adult Swim.
Oh, nice.
When Tender Touches put me on as a guest spot, and I basically inserted the phrase "Little Cat Whiskey" into the dialogue.
That's two cats down. Yeah. That's two cats named Little and Whiskey. Very nice. Good job.
Yeah. So now they're immortalized in Adult Swim history as a tribute.
That's awesome. None of my pets are immortalized. We did launch one of our dogs into space with Leonard Nimoy's ashes, but that's the only thing we've ever really done. Thanks for the call, man.
I'm going to go.
We're going to get some more pets. Yeah. This is a popular topic. Right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
You too.
All right. I'm going to turn Skype off for just a second, guys. I know you want to call. Hold on. But I did a little interview with the kiddos about pets because they're kids and pets, kids love pets is what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? Kids loving pets. So I interviewed my kids about the pets. Now, we did these interviews. Mom was playing tennis. It was at night. It was very close to bedtime. And I think you'll note it. Well, I'm going to show Jenny's first. So you won't notice it as much with Jenny, but Gabe's a little not as animated as he normally is for these interviews. I think because he's tired. Hold on, I got to switch the audio over. I did it already because I am a fucking master. I'm the mastermind. All right, here we go, guys. I am going to start the video now. How are you today, Jenny?
Good.
How's your day going?
Yeah, like any other day, basically.
Is there something new in the house?
You can hear it.
What is it?
The dog.
What's her name?
Sky, short for Skylar.
Do you like her?
She's good. I mean, yeah.
Now, how many pets have you had?
We had Chewy, Ham, and Sky, but Ham's still alive and Sky is still alive, but Chewy's not.
What's your favorite kind of pet?
A horse.
Can you tell me why we have to keep the hamster in the basement now?
Because we think Sky will eat her.
So Sky would eat Ham.
Psych, it was Ham eating the dog.
Whoa, that's a twist. The hamster's going to eat the dog? I actually kind of want to see that. What do you think about fish?
Well, they aren't good. They just die.
What do you feed fish?
Fish food.
What's fish food made of?
Little bitty fishes, which is basically cannibalism.
What do you think about cats?
I don't like cats. They're horrible.
Well, why are cats so bad?
They just don't do anything with you, really.
Yeah, they are kind of jerks, huh?
Yeah. They're just suspicious. But baby kittens are so cute.
Okay, but what?
Yeah, I'm done here.
You've been grilled.
You know, when you're done, you're done. You gotta go. You can't. If that's all you got in you, your tank is empty. You gotta know when to pull the ripcord, and that's what my little girl knows. She's like, I'm finished with this. It's weird. The weirdest. Then how goddamn cute does she look with that new haircut? My God, what a little cutie pie she is. The craziest thing about that interview is she loves cats. And if it wasn't for the fact that if we had a cat in this house, both my wife and my boy would blow up like balloons and explode because of allergies, we'd have one and she would love it. So I don't know what that rigmarole about cats being suspicious was. She was making up shit, if you're asking me. I got a story to tell before I go back before I open Skype back up. I want to tell a story about one of my pets. And I know my mom is waiting for me to tell this story. I've had many pets, a lot of pets growing up. I've had dogs. I had Charlie. I think I've talked about Charlie. He was a little white poodle, and that was my first dog that I could remember as a child. And I used to walk around the house. My mom always says I used to walk around the house with him in a pillowcase behind my back like Santa Claus. I don't know why I did this or what the problem or what I was trying to do as a kid. I was a weird kid. And then I had Farah, which was this little, she looked like a tube, like a black furry tube with tiny little legs and then a head on the front of it. I don't know what kind of dog she was. We got her, and then her and Charlie became friends. And then my mom got mugged at work. So she wanted a dog. It was just like a small office. And so she's like, I want a dog. So to protect me. So we got a Doberman named Rusty. She was the best dog of the entire world. She was a sweetie pie. She would smell flowers. And she was great. Anyway, those are just a couple of the dogs I've had. I had a lot of also rodents of various assortments and sizes. And what the story I'm going to tell you about involves two gerbils. I had two gerbils, and I don't now hindsight and everything 2020 as it is. Gerbils suck ass. They're the worst rodent to get. They're fast as fuck, and they will bite the ever-loving shit out of you. I had one of those particular gerbils in question that I'm about to tell you a story about. A friend of mine was over, Heath Fisher. If he's watching tonight, he won't be, but Heath is his name. And he was over visiting, and I had the gerbil in my hand, and he went to touch it, and it fucking latched onto his finger. And I just remembered I let go, and I was holding its tail, and it was holding onto his finger. It was just hanging there like a little gerbil bridge. Eventually it let go, and there was blood for all. And let's switch over here. But that gerbil had a buddy, and they were in their cage. And it was a hot summer Texas day, as they often are. And I took them outside. I'm like, they need some fresh air. So I took them outside, their cage outside, and they're loving it. They're in the sun, running around, having a great time. Then we decided to go to the mall, because that's what we always did. Go to the mall on the weekends. That's what you do when malls were a thing and you could go outside. Loved going to the mall, going to the Gap and Chess King. I shopped at Chess King a lot. I don't know. I bought a lot of puffy, weird slack pants from that place. I don't even know if it exists anymore, honestly. I haven't been to a mall in years. But anyway, we go to the mall. We're gone for a couple hours. We get home and realize that we had left the gerbil cage outside. But we're like, nothing's going to happen. I walk over there. Both those motherfuckers are dead as doornails. They had fried in the sun. I was inconsolable. They were both in action poses. I swear to God. Like, one of them was like this, and the other one was like in a weird pose, hard as a rock. I don't know. I didn't know rigor mortis could set in so quickly, but they were just little dead gerbil statues at this point. And I cried for hours. Looking back on it now, it's just a fucking gerbil. Who cares? I don't even think I liked them that much, but I got a big heart, guys. I got a big old heart. If they say it's going to kill me someday because it's so big, it's unnatural. I only have one lung and the rest of it's heart. So anyway, that's my pet story. Oh, my computer turned off. I was so long in the tooth on that one. My computer's like, I'm going to go ahead and take a nap here. Oh, no, it didn't. It did not, guys. It did not. I'm going to get rid of that guy. All right, I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to go here first. And I'm going to do this. So give me a call. Tell me about your pets. You guys are great tonight. This is a good high-powered energy show. There's someone calling now. Hello, how are you? Oh, look at that. Let's go full screen.
How you doing, Nick?
I'm great. Let me see these. Let me get these cats up here. Oh, goddamn. Look at that guy. Who is this person we're looking
for you?
Yeah, who is that?
This is Channing.
Cannon, like a cannon?
Channing like Channing Tatum.
Oh, very nice. Is it a boy or a girl?
Okay,
all right, I see. What a pretty cat. You know, we've had the yin and yang of cats. We had a black cat and a white cat. I think Michael.
Yeah, I saw that. I figured he needed to make himself present, just so we had the opposite ends.
I think that Michael Jackson wrote a song about that. Black and white. Yeah. That's how it went. What a pretty little kitty. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a boy. He's a rescue. Came from a cat hoarder.
Oh, wow. That's I was going to say something to Shannon earlier about that. I was like, you got 2 now. We better not get any more because they're like crack. You're going to just start getting more and more cats.
I found out that for the first year of his life before we got him, he was never litter trained.
So where does he poo?
My shoes.
Okay.
My towels, carpets, rugs, anywhere soft.
Has that been rectified at this point? Hopefully.
It took a lot of training to him being kept in a room just with a litter box and ample room to play for about a month, but it got the job done.
I should say, has that been rectified? Because of the butt.
It gets gross.
Yes. Do you have any crazy stories, or are you just showcasing this young man?
He's actually, I've learned in the last month and a half that he's actually terrible at his one job of catching mice.
Uh-oh.
You can say he's good or you can say he's bad depending on what happened. The first one, he's always doing it at 4 a.m. That's part of the problem.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's in the kitchen usually. The first instance was about a month ago where at 4:30 in the morning, he crashed through our bedroom door fighting a mouse. Not killing it, not catching it, but fighting it to the point where he knocked it out on the carpet. I thought he killed it. I go get a glove to pick it up. It rolls over and runs in my radiator.
Oh, nice. I hate picking up something that you think is dead and then it moves.
We got a very bad odor coming out of the house, the room a few days ago. It succumbed to the wounds Channing gave it, and I found it in my shelves.
Gross. So the cat.
Yes, it is.
The cat did its job just very slowly.
Yeah, I wish he'd do the other way though. Where it happened again 2 weeks later, or 2 weeks ago. There's a crash in the kitchen. I get up, I get a glove on, I close the door behind me so he can't break through it again. I find him just lying in my bathroom because he chased the mouse in the toilet bowl.
Oh, you drowned the mouse. I think you might have the Marquis de Sade.
It was still alive in the dry part. So I had to get the plunger to let it crawl out of it and into a box, into a fish tank. And for 12 hours, I had a pet mouse to let it go in someone's garden that next day.
You had a little catch and release program going on over there at your house. It sounds like. You know who was?
I don't like to kill them.
I don't either. We had one in New York. Everyone in New York has them in their apartments, but they were running around ours, so we put a bunch of traps out, and it would catch one and it wouldn't kill it, and I was just like, oh, I don't know what to do with this. It's just this half alive thing, and I would throw away the whole trap and the mouse because I'm a bad person. I should have snapped its neck or something, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. But it's that big heart of mine I was telling you about. You know who's also bad at catching mice, but he's famous for it, is Tom. So maybe your cat can go into the show business.
He'd be nice to. I mean, he's got some friends in high places.
Yeah, he already has a famous person's name. So.
And fun fact, his godmother is your old coworker Stephanie.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Before she could get a pet at her house, she was talking about how it made her sad. So we told her that if she wants the role of godmother to him, if something ever happens to us, she's welcome to it if he accepted.
Well, I don't wish any will upon you, but I do want Stephanie to have a cat. So
she has 2 now.
Oh, okay. She's doing good. She's all right.
She's doing fine.
Okay. Well, that's good. Well, I think she is. I think much like cats, I hope everyone's landed on their feet at some point after this shakeup. But I do see pictures of them on the Instagrams from time to time, and everyone is smiling. So either they're faking it or they're happy about something. I don't know. But I just want to
never figure them out.
I know.
I don't know if he's taking up a lot of your time, and I want to keep people going on the call lines for you. So
thank you.
I'll let this end a little early if I can.
No problem. Thanks for the call. I will talk at you later.
Talk.
Oh man, I hung up on him too fast. Oh, sorry about that. Hey, I didn't have to do my password this time. It just came on. Skype is a fickle bitch. It's always like you got to put your password in and also log in or not. Oh boy, calls are coming in. All right, here we go. Sammy, how are you, sir?
Hey.
You're so at the bottom of the screen. You look like.
Well, sorry, I don't have a fancy setup and everything like some people. I'm at my kitchen table right now, so I'm improvising.
You need to get you one of them fancy setup kitchen tables. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about, actually. How are you doing, Sam?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I'm better now that you called.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Do you have a pet story for me? We got to stay on task.
Well, I do. I will contribute. I was like, I remember Rusty. She was a sweetheart.
Oh, yeah.
I will always and forever remember the fact that your mom coming in and showing me the one glove that swallowed and pooped out.
Yeah, that was Buck that did that. Rusty's son.
I do remember Rusty. Rusty was before Buck, right?
Yeah, Rusty birthed Buck.
Okay, that was my confusion. I knew she was involved somehow.
Yeah, I think she'll probably if she calls tonight, she's going to be sad that you took her story away. That's probably the story she would have told, but that's okay.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Well, no, you know what? Maybe there's more to the story, so I'll let her tell the rest of it. How's that?
I'm sure.
There's
always more to the story.
That's how life is. There's always more to all stories. But you used to didn't you raise a certain type of dog? I forgot what kind it was. Or you like?
Yeah, when we were growing up, my parents had a kennel of show dogs, Great Danes, and at one point we had 5. With the mother and her litter of 4 that we had, that were ours. And, growing up, yes, I rode the Great Danes just like everybody says. And I actually slept in my dog would lay on the floor in like a U shape, and I would sleep inside the U shape. She would just let me lay down and sleep with her.
Scandalous.
Sleep next to her.
That's adorable. Do you have any pictures of that? Show me now.
No pictures. My own pets, I had a Mexican red-leg tarantula. Her name was Juanita. I had a rat snake. And we lived also with my brother and dad had 2 corn snakes, Chinese water dragon, 2 large iguanas, and the red-tailed boa constrictor.
Now,
all of those were going on at the same time in our house.
So it was a regular reptile house. It was like the zoo at your place. Now, the corn snake, is it made of corn? Does it look like corn? Does it eat corn? Why is it?
No, it just tastes like corn.
Oh, okay. I always heard that they taste like chicken, but maybe a corny chicken. No. Oh, here's the thing about corn.
Because it looks like a
Indian corn is what they call it. It's kind of spoiled or whatever.
Well,
some of the kernels turn colors. And
I heard though, Sam. I don't want to shit on your parade here, but I actually heard that the reason it's called the corn snake is because when you eat it, you can see it in your poop.
There you go. Absolutely.
I sold that
for $1.
I sold that real good, didn't I? You didn't think it was a joke, and then it was a joke.
You cut me out of nowhere.
Well, thanks for the pets call, Sam.
Absolutely.
I think I might show the other video now of my young lad talking about pets, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, let's head to the grill.
Let's get on the grill. Let's throw another Barbie on the grill, which is what my daughter would do with her Barbies if I let her, probably.
Nice.
I found one of her Barbies the other day it was in a weird spot, like hidden somewhere. And it was naked, as they all are usually. The weird thing was it had all its arms and legs, which is strange for her Barbies. And the breasts were like sanded down. So where you could they're hollow. So you could see inside of the Barbie. Like it was the weird. I'm like, how did this happen? Why did this happen? And I was like, I wanted to post it on Instagram and say Barbie's breast reduction surgery didn't go so well. But
yikes.
Anyway, all right, Sam, I'm going to let you go. Thanks for the call.
Yeah, it was my pleasure. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All righty, everybody. I'm going to quit this out of this real fast before someone gives me a call. Let's watch the old Gaber do his little talk about. Now, like I was saying earlier, I did these videos late at night, and Gabe is usually on point. Like if it's early in the day, he is like, little miss, I'm going to sit here, Mr. Sorry, and I'm going to sit here and I'm going to just be a very good interview for you and speak clearly. And man, he was off his game on this one. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. I can tell, but it doesn't matter. It's still the grill. You know, it don't matter what time of the day that you're firing up the grill. You gonna get grilled. So anyway, let's do the grill. Here we go. How are you today?
It's not even daytime. It's like 7.
Can we talk about pets?
Yeah, that's fine.
What's the best thing about having a pet?
You get to play with them.
Is there anything new in our house?
We got a dog.
Well, what's her name?
Skylar.
What's your favorite type of pet?
A hamster. Hamster.
Nice song there, Gabe. Why do you like hamsters so much?
Gosh darn it, I don't know.
How many types of pets are there?
There's hamsters, there's fish. If you have a fish, I don't like you.
Why don't you like fish owners?
Well, it's a long story. My aunt, she constipated a fish, and then she didn't feed it, and it died.
You're really throwing your aunt under the bus, aren't you?
Yeah. Can we hit 1 billion subscribers?
I would love that. Do you have any ideas how I can grow my brand?
You will sell merch to people, but you don't have your merch.
You want to float me some cash so I can design some merch?
I'm just going to take this and go home.
You are home, Gabe.
You've been grilled.
That kid. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, he's a kid. All right, so that's gone. I wanted to take a moment before I go back into the Skype and talk to you lovely people about your pets. I like to think of this as, I told you guys that my biggest, my dream job would have been to be a talk show host and do comedy bits from my desk pieces is what they're called. And I've written a bunch of them. I did a bunch of them for my my other talk show, whatever it was called, Late Night Lockdown. And that was fun for me. Anyway, I wrote some really bad. What I like to do though is I'm good at editing and Photoshop and that sort of shit. So I like to marry my two talents with my comedy, and I'm able to create. I don't know why I'm explaining this. This bit is something I wanted to create some new breeds of dogs because I didn't think that. I'm kind of sick of all the dogs that are out there now. They're all the same. And I wanted to go into my Labrador Retrieveratory, and create some new dog breeds for a new generation. Once we get out of COVID, I'm going to start breeding these babies, and I'm going to make a bajillionaire dollars. Let's go ahead and pop over to this. I got to go up here and then double click on that and then click this here like this. I'm going to click that and I'm going to click this thing over here. Let us, oh God, just stop it. All right, this is the first dog I created. He's in the back. He's in the pen outside. They're not all well. I did a lot of really shifty sort of science to create these. A lot of chemicals, a lot of gene splicing, a lot of things that the Christians wouldn't be real happy about. So let's take a look at the first one. There we go. Now what I did here is I crossed a bulldog with an actual bull. And I believe I'm going to call this one a bulldog. I think that's a good, or I couldn't decide either bulldog or bulldog bull. I'm not real sure what the best name for this one is, but it'll come to me at some point. And now this next one, I'm not sure what it is. Oh yes, this is this little guy's made of iron. It is called the Rottweiler. Now you can't leave this guy out in the inclement weather because he will start to rust, and he's not much fun to walk because it's more of a drag than a walk. And he's a better doorstop than an actual pet. But that is the Rottweiler. And that was hard to make. I didn't just cover a live dog with molten iron. Okay, guys. At least that's what I'm going to tell the authorities if I ever get in trouble for this. There we go. It's you probably could guess what this is. They are the Pomeranians. They're great for if you're really into cheering on your home team. Take these to the game with you, and they fit. There's a hole in their back to put your hand inside, and you can shake them around. And they're specially designed. To be shooken around a lot. They won't get their internal organs are fused together into like a ball. I did a lot of engineering on the skeletal makeup of them, so that you can't jiggle anything loose, basically. They have a hard time breathing. They can't see. But how much fun is it going to be at your next tailgate? Bringing these guys around. Go, rah, team, go. All right, what is the next dog here? Oh, this one is, it's a hypoallergenic dog. It's made of liquid. It's a poodle. And if you're allergic to fur, this is great because it's just there's no fur. The tail has a little fur on it, but that's also faux fur. It's not real fur because like I said, this was a laboratory that I made these in. So if you're allergic to dog dander, get yourself a poodle. All you need is a bucket. You just got, and if you have for walks and stuff, you just got to have a wagon. If you have a wagon, you can pour it into the wagon and kind of pull it along and everything. And you never can tell when it's peed, which is the bad thing. I'm trying to figure that out. But, these are all sort of in the test phases. They're prototypes, if you will, of the dog. So let's go on to the next, I think last one, I think. Oh yeah, this is the Boston Cream Terrier. Unfortunately, someone took a piece out of this one. So his innards are exposed a little bit, but you know how like you see a three-legged dog and they run around and jump like they don't know they don't have, they're missing a leg or whatever. He's the same way. He had no idea that his intestines were spilling out of his gaping hole in the side of his body. He was happy as a clam, which is, I'm trying to cross a dog with a clam too. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that at some point. I don't know what it's called yet. Labrador Retriever. I don't know. That's the last one though in this bit. Thank you for indulging me with my comedy stylings. Now let's go to, I'm going to get rid of this now. Quit out of that. Go to here and let's turn Skype back on and see if anyone wants it to call. Let's see if it's going to make me sign in again. It didn't. It didn't make me sign in. Maybe I'll just call my mom because there she is. How do you do it? Video call her. There we go. Let's see if she's accepting calls tonight. She is a prima donna, so she may not be taking my calls. I don't know if she even, she isn't online, it says. All right. Well, thanks, Mom. Thanks for nothing, Mom. She may have forgot I had a show tonight. She is getting older. I can't remember what's going on half the time. We have a hamster. You can call if you Skype in if you want to show off your pet. We have a hamster, our hamster, lives we had to put Ham in the basement behind me and shut the door because we're worried that Skylar might try to eat Ham. Not worried. We're positive. This dog goes out into the backyard and is on high alert 24 hours a day. It is ready to kill something. And she is fast. So I am 1,000% sure if given the chance, that little rodent in the other room is going to be a snack for this dog. Well, today, somebody left the door open to the basement. Sky got down there. Oh, there she is. There she is. Hi, Mom. Oh, good. You turned me down. Thank you. Can you get it? Oh, hold on. Let me get you. Let me get the right buttons here. There we go. There she is, Miss America. I was telling everyone that that Sky met Ham today.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I just hear the kids like saying, Sky's in here. So I go in there because I'm in the office, which is right next to it. And Sky is just like a statue locked in place, staring at the cage. And the hamster has run up into one of the tubes for safety. And she's a new dog and she's nervous. And I'm a little scared that I might do something, pull her away or something. She might nip at me or bite me or something. So I wasn't real sure how to get this locked in place dog out of there. So I had to pick up the whole hamster cage and walk out of the room with it. And she followed me like the goddamn Pied Piper. And then I had the kids close the door behind me and I ran back in. But anyway, everyone's safe. No one got it. How are you today?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm fine. There I am in the back there. Look at me. Was I ever so young? Hey, Mom, why don't you tell the story about the glove? You were going to, weren't you?
The gloves or the socks?
The gloves, because the gloves has more layers to it.
Okay. Well, the socks are funnier because they were yours. But anyway, but the big Doberman, hey, are you talking and I can't hear you?
No.
The big Doberman ate, like gulped, never chewed. So I dropped 2 gloves in the backyard and I couldn't find them. Didn't realize I dropped them until a couple of days later. And I saw these strange objects laying in the yard and I went over there and lo and behold, they were my gloves and they had been through the dog. And the only thing wrong with them was the little leather strips were gone. But the rest of the glove was intact, so I washed it. And then I put them aside. And then I wrote the company and told them that I had been testing their gloves and how well they held up. And the only thing fell apart was the little bitty leather strips. And then they sent me this goodie bag because they thought that was really funny. And they passed the letter all around the company. But the best one was the socks because you were looking for your plaid socks that you love so much. And we couldn't find them anywhere until I found them in the backyard. And they had been through the dog. But I didn't tell you, and I washed them and put them back in your drawer, and you wore them, and you were so glad you got your socks back. So I told you where they'd been.
Yeah, not cool. Not cool.
Not cool. I should go
Now
get the picture of them. I have a frame.
I remember why I liked having weird socks back in the day, because I had these Doc Marten. I don't know if they were Doc Martens or rip-off Doc Martens, but they were clear shoes. They were clear plastic shoes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to wear a bunch of crazy socks. Where are you going?
I'm showing you the socks and the gloves that went to the dog.
You still, I knew that you had them framed because you framed everything. You framed more things than Roger Rabbit.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. Whoa, it got dark for a second. You okay?
I'm okay.
Every time I see you in those classes, I think you're about to like start to plan a heist of a casino or something. You having a good night, Mom?
I'm having a good night. Are you having a good night?
I am having an okay night. You know, it's been a rough, not a rough week, but it's been a lot of stuff going on this week. So I wasn't sure I was going to get to do the show tonight just because of the dog and everything. But it somehow worked out. I don't know where the dog is. I have a feeling that if I would have left the door open, it would have come in here and then just broke a light that would have fallen on me or something. So I had to shut the door so the dog you couldn't have seen her anyway because she's way, close to the ground, and I'm not going to pick her 45-pound ass up and show her to everybody. We ain't cool like that yet. We will be cool like that soon, but we're not there yet. So anyway.
You should have interviewed your parents while you had them.
I should have done what?
You should have grilled your parents while you had them.
I thought I thought about that, but we were having so much fun with you guys in town. They came into town last week and they stayed for 4 or 5 days. And my dad can't sit still. He doesn't have the ability to stand still. He always has to be doing something, and it's usually helping with projects. So we did a bunch of projects in the backyard. We finished out my deck, put lights up. We did some stuff with the garden. We did a bunch of fun stuff. And fun, not the word most people would choose, but it was fun. It was fun to have a helper around. So it was a good trip. Good to see you guys. Hadn't seen y'all in a year.
I know. We had fun too.
Very good. I'm glad that you were able to squeeze some fun out of it. Even though I just used you like workhorses when you visit.
No, we didn't. We loved it.
Very good. Well, unless you have another amazing pet story, I'm gonna dump this call.
Okay, I love you.
I love you too, and I will talk to you after the show. You can tell me.
Tweedo.
You can tell me all the places I went wrong, like you do every week.
Oh.
All right.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Bye. All right. That's the end of the show, folks. Unless I get another call, I'm gonna wait and just see. I didn't start late, but maybe it's only 9:03, so that's not too bad. Maybe I'll get another call because I know you people like to show your pets. Everyone loves pets, and pets love you. If you haven't adopted an animal, please, if you're gonna get an animal, adopt one from a rescue place. Don't go to these fucking dog farms and get a dog or a cat. It's stupid. Someone. Hold on. There's 2 people calling. I'm gonna go with this one. Hello. Oh, cool. Hold on. I want to put you on the screen. There we go. Nice. Who is this person? Who is that?
This is Lila.
Ah, what a pretty cat. Nice markings, as they say in the biz.
She's been taking a nap.
That's what they do. I think if there's actually you come back as different things when you die, I think I want to come back as a cat because I loves to sleep.
Yep.
And lick myself.
But the breath is so bad. Oh my God.
Well, my breath is terrible anyway, just being a human. So
yeah, who cares?
Who cares? Right? Exactly. What is that?
Yeah. It's a toy.
Just like a cat. She's like, I don't jump through hoops for you, sir. Nope.
I just lick them. My fur.
There is a spot there she is trying to clean, and nothing's going to stop her. So how old is this little girl?
4.
4.
I think she's 4 now. Yeah.
But there we go. Landscape mode. Oh, but now it's gone. Now she's pissed. Now you did it. She is refusing. She knows. Cats know. There's no way in hell you're going to get her to do anything for you right now. But the second we hang up, she's going to be doing backflips and singing in human language and stuff.
Right.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. That's what she's going to be doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cats.
At this moment, it's not available. There it goes.
She's trying. She's giving you a little bit, but it's not the full show. We know what you're capable of. All right. Well, thanks for showing us your wonderful pet. I think I'm going to wrap this show up and what you have there, a ribbon.
She loves it. It's like her favorite toy.
I can tell. Their total lack of interacting with it. Now she's just a goddamn puppet on a string. Now she's a marionette.
You like that?
All right. Well, thank you very much for showing me your pet. I'm going to go now. She's waving goodbye.
Thank you for having the show.
No
problem. It was awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye. All right. There we go. I think I'm going to do, that's going to be it. I think that's going to be it. Yeah. I'm turning it off. Guys, thanks for watching the show. You know what? I have some news. I think I'm going to take a hiatus for a bit. I have some things I need to figure out. And so it's going to take me a while, a couple of weeks at least. We'll say this is the season finale. I didn't want to say that up at front because I didn't want to freak anyone out. But this will be the season finale of If You're Like Me. We will, when I can get my shit together and figure out all these things going on that aren't related to this show. I have something called a life that I have to sort of deal with occasionally. It crops up. It crops up its ugly head and says, "Don't forget about me." So I gotta deal with some of that shit, and we will. It's not shit. It's just stuff. It's stuff. I don't want to call it shit. I'll call it stuff. I don't want to offend it. The stuff I got to deal with. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the show and Skyping in. You're the best audience in the world. I will be back soon, and you'll know when that happens. But I'm going to take a couple of weeks off and regroup, recuperate, and come back stronger and better than before. So thanks again for watching this season, and check it out when it comes back. Keep in touch. Love you guys. And I'm going to sort of take Paul's, I thought of this before the show. I'm going to do what Paul said but with the music. But I knew that if I played copyright music, that YouTube would be like, fuck you. You can't have copyright music on your thing. We're gonna bust your ass. So instead, I'm just gonna hum a made up song that I'm gonna just make up right. No, wait a minute. No, I'm not. What the hell am I talking about? I got a guitar over here. I got a guitar on the wall. So I'm gonna play myself out with a little A and E. I call this song AE. Thank you for watching the show. Now I have to go. I don't want you to say no when I ask for a kidney, 'cause I will. Goodbye, all you assholes. Goodbye, all you friends. I hope I'm back sooner than later for you, and we'll have a good time to the end. So goodbye, friends. That's a song I just made up for you guys, and I'll keep playing as I go over here.